As Marvel sets its sights on introducing cosmic entities like Eternity and Galactus to the big screen, the question arises, which iteration of Iron Man will grace these cosmic adventures? The iconic role has been synonymous with Robert Downey Jr.'s portrayal of Tony Stark, a character beloved by fans for his wit, charisma, and pivotal role in the MCU. The prospect of bringing Eternity and Galactus into the movie landscape opens up a vast cosmic canvas, presenting a unique challenge for Marvel in determining how Iron Man fits into these epic narratives. While the allure of Robert Downey Jr. reprising his role as Tony Stark is undeniable, Marvel has the creative flexibility to explore various versions of Iron Man, each with its own unique storyline and characteristics. Robert Downey Jr.'s return as Iron Man after his poignant sacrifice in Avengers Endgame has been a topic of debate, considering the significant closure it brought to the character's arc. Iron Man's journey from a selfish billionaire to a selfless hero culminated in his ultimate sacrifice to save the world, wielding the power of the Infinity Stones. Marvel Studios chief Kevin Feige and many fans acknowledged that bringing Downey back would undermine the emotional weight of Endgame. Deadpool 3, however, provides an intriguing solution through its approach to Wolverine. By introducing a multiverse variant of Wolverine, Deadpool 3 preserves the legacy of Logan's perfect ending while exploring new narratives. Applying a similar strategy to Iron Man in the MCU could involve introducing a variant of Tony Stark or an earlier version from a different timeline. This approach allows Marvel to choose which era of Tony Stark to revive, bringing back the charismatic and captivating Iron Man without altering the character's growth in Endgame. Bringing back RDJ's Iron Man as a multiverse variant offers multiple benefits. It allows the MCU to tap into the beloved attributes of the character, refreshes the multiverse saga, and potentially revitalizes the franchise, which has faced challenges with inconsistent quality and superhero fatigue. As the MCU introduces a new generation of heroes, the return of Iron Man could serve as a nostalgic anchor, reigniting the excitement and success associated with Robert Downey Jr.'s iconic performance. The debate over Robert Downey Jr.'s potential return as Iron Man revolves around the concern that it could diminish the emotional impact of his sacrifice in Avengers Endgame. The multiverse's introduction in the MCU, however, provides a narrative loophole for retired characters to make a comeback. Considering Tony Stark's genius, it's plausible that he could have devised a way to persist after death, as hinted in Endgame during his holographic farewell message to his daughter Morgan. The concept of Tony developing an AI version of himself aligns with the possibilities presented by the multiverse. This sets the stage for Iron Man's return in some form, potentially exploring this AI version in future MCU storylines. Armor Wars, with its Stark-heavy narrative, offers a fitting platform for Tony's return, especially since it delves into Rhodey's quest to reclaim Stark tech and deals with the aftermath of Iron Man's sacrifice. As an unofficial spin-off from the Iron Man trilogy, Armor Wars becomes an emotional tribute to Tony Stark's MCU legacy. The importance of Tony Stark's return in Armor Wars lies in the potential for conflict and gravitas. If Tony were to appear as an artificial intelligence, it would add layers to the storyline, exploring the consequences of his absence and deepening the emotional impact. Tying a prominent name like Robert Downey Jr. to the project ensures mass audience engagement, setting the stage for a possible proper return in the future, especially as other Marvel characters potentially reassemble in the Avengers Secret Wars lineup. The MCU has been a breeding ground for speculation and excitement, especially when it comes to potential cameos and crossovers. One such missed opportunity that left fans buzzing was the absence of Tom Cruise in the MCU, particularly as Superior Iron Man in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. The rumor mill churned even more vigorously due to Cruise's earlier attachment to the role of Iron Man in the early 2000s and the multiverse concept in Doctor Strange 2. The anticipation for a Tom Cruise cameo persisted until the release of Doctor Strange 2, leaving some fans disappointed that the meta-reference to Cruise playing an Iron Man variant did not materialize. However, the prospect of Tom Cruise entering the MCU remains thrilling, considering the recent trend of Hollywood A-listers joining Marvel projects. While the perfect moment may have been missed, the door is not entirely closed for Cruise to make a memorable entrance into the Marvel Universe. An ideal opportunity for Cruise's inclusion could have been in the context of Secret Invasion, a storyline from Marvel Comics that Marvel Studios adapted for a Disney Plus series. In Secret Invasion, the Skrulls infiltrate Earth, replacing key figures, including superheroes and public figures. Interestingly, the comics featured Tom Cruise as one of the celebrities replaced by Skrulls, presenting a fascinating meta-twist. Marvel Studios could have drawn inspiration from this and incorporated Cruise into Disney's Secret Invasion, creating a bridge between the source material and the MCU. Considering Cruise's stature, a cameo appearance rather than an extended role would have been more plausible. Imagining Cruise playing himself or a Skrull impersonating him aligns with the meta-references prevalent in multiverse films. Such a cameo not only pays homage to the comic, but also adds depth to the Secret Invasion storyline, making the Skrull reveals more impactful and far-reaching. The critique of the Secret Invasion series lies in its underwhelming portrayal of Skrull imposters. Unlike the original comic, the absence of major Avengers diminishes the sense of a world-ending event. The revelation of Skrull infiltrators, including War Machine and Everett Ross, lack the shock value expected from a narrative centered on secret identities. Introducing Hollywood stars, including those referenced in the comics, as Skrull versions of themselves, could have injected excitement and expanded the impact of the Skrull premise. In conclusion, while the opportunity for Tom Cruise to appear as Superior Iron Man in Doctor Strange 2 may have passed, the potential for his entry into the MCU remains. Secret Invasion Season 2 could have been the perfect canvas for a Cruise cameo, aligning with the comics' meta-references and elevating the impact of the Skrull storyline. With that being said, there was that one time Marvel got big. Once-in-a-lifetime Black Panther Wakanda Forever presented a missed opportunity by not utilizing a cut Iron Man suit for Ironheart, played by Dominique Thorne. The film introduced Riri Williams, a young inventor capable of creating a suit reminiscent of Tony Stark's Iron Man. While the sequel focused on establishing Ironheart as an independent hero, it missed a chance to pay tribute to Iron Man by incorporating a 14-year-old MCU suit that was cut from the original Iron Man movie. The unused Iron Man Mk-37 Hammerhead armor, designed for underwater use, could have been reintroduced in Black Panther 2, given the film's underwater storyline involving Wakanda and Talokan. Artist Phil Saunders had revealed concept art for this suit, showcasing its potential utility underwater. Despite being destroyed in Iron Man 3, the sequel offered a perfect opportunity to bring back and showcase this suit, providing it the timeline missed in the original Iron Man movie. The reason why they didn't use the old Iron Man suit in Black Panther Wakanda Forever is because they wanted to focus on making Ironheart her own superhero, not just someone seen as Iron Man Jr. The movie aimed to highlight her uniqueness and show off her Ironheart suit without immediately connecting her to Iron Man's legacy. Even though they might explore old Iron Man suits in the future, they felt it was the right decision to let Ironheart stand out on her own, creating an exciting future for both the character and the entire Marvel franchise. Ironheart's potential involvement in the Avengers and her upcoming Disney Plus series indicates an important role for her in the MCU's upcoming stories. That's all for today's video. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next one. Feel free to share your ideas for future videos in the comments below.